guys, so in my previous video I told you that how you can prepare your interviews with AI. So right now I'm showing you the example that how you can pick one skill from your resume and then you can ask and give the prompt to ChatGPT and how you can prepare for these questions. So let's see. So I generally don't type the prompt, I just record, like I just give the audio to the ChatGPT and it will give me the response that I want. So I will read out the prompt that I gave to ChatGPT for machine learning questions. I need to memorize and I need to know that what is the basics question that, like, in any interview the interview can ask me. So I have to be prepared before. So I asked him means ChatGPT. So I give the audio like, now I want you to ask me every possible questions that can be asked for like a data scientist, or not data scientist but a machine learning subject, because I have this background and I also mentioned machine learning and data science. So I want you to give me the all possible questions with the simple answer. You can give me the simple answer for memorization and you can say the sample answer, so it will give the paragraph thing. But I don't want the paragraph thing, I just want to know what is the answer of these questions. So the first question, it gave me the basics of machine learning, and the first question is, what is machine learning? So it gave me the answer like, machine learning is a subset of AI where model learns from data to predict and decision to predict the to make predictions and decisions without explicit programming. So from this answer I know that what is machine learning, what can be the line or the definition that I need to tell in my interview, so that I do not have to talk too much but I can also give the simple and straightforward answer in an interview. So I will have to be learned this for the definition of machine learning. So the next question is, what are the type of machine learning? So there are three types of machine learning, that is supervised learning, unsupervised learning and reinforcement learning. The supervised learning is with label data and its example is classifications and regression. In unsupervised learning there are no labels and its examples are clustering and dimensional reduction. So you can see that ChatGPT is giving me the one word answer, but you need to know that how this one word answer you can explain in your interview. So it can also be came from your mouth or from your mind when you read and learn these things. So this is not about you directly tell them that it is label data. You need to know that how to explain label data. You need to say that supervised learning is worked with the label data in which we have x and y input, and the examples for this supervised learning for this models is classification and regression. And the third one is reinforcement learning, that is learning through the rewards. Example, you can say anywhere it is saying AlphaGo. You don't need to say that the ChatGPT gave you the exact answer. You need to know your own basics, that what you have learned through these years or in your college. So you need to say that only. But by these questions you have the basic idea that what kind of questions I may face in my interview. So let's go to the third question, that is, what is difference between AI, ML and deep learning? So it gave me the table that says concept and definition. For AI it says any system that mimics human intelligence. ML, a subset of AI that learns from data. Deep learning, a subset of ML using neural networks. So now it gave me the questions specifically from the supervised learning, and the fourth question from that is, what is overfitting? How do you prevent it? So the answer is, overfitting happens when a model learns the noise in data instead of the patterns. How we can prevent it is by the cross-validation and regularization and pruning, dropout and more data. Also you need to make sure that from your answer there is also the cross questions that an interview can ask you. So you have to prepare, like, what is, when you say that you can prevent the overfitting by cross-validation and regularization, so the interview can ask you what is cross-validation and what is regularization. So explain me that. So by these you literally revise all the concepts that you need to learn from apart from these questions. So this is very helpful. Now the question 5 is, what is the difference between regression and classification? So here is, regression is with continuous values and classification is with discrete class labels. And the example of regression is predicting the house price, and the classification example is spam. The email is spam or not. You are classifying into categories. Or you can do the more. Now the sixth question is, what is the difference between linear and logistic regression? So in linear regression we predict the continuous values, and in the logistic regression we predict the probability for the classifications. Now the third section is from unsupervised learning, that is in which we have the seventh question that says, what are clustering algorithms? So the clustering groups similar data points together. Example, k-means, db-scan, hierarchical clustering. So you know that what is clustering algorithm is doing. It groups the similar data points together, and these algorithm names are like k-means, db-scan, hierarchical clustering. Again, you need to know what is k-means and db-scan algorithm. Interview can ask these two. Now the eighth question is, what is dimensionality reduction? The answer is, it reduces the number of features while preserving important information. PCA and TSNE are common methods. So you need to know that what is PCA and TSNE. So the interview can ask you these type of questions. Now the fourth section is feature engineering, from which we have the question is, why is feature scaling important? So you need to answer that it ensures all features have equal importance and improves model conversions. You can explain in your language or in easy language if you know the meaning, but it is for the revision purpose. Now the 10th question is, what are some feature selection techniques? The first one is removing correlated features. Second is using select k-based. Third is recursive feature elimination. From the fifth section, we have model evaluation and metrics. Question number 11 is, how do you evaluate a classification model? So the answer is by using accuracy, by giving the accuracy, precision, recall, event score, etc. Now the next question is, what is precision and recall? So this is the cross question from above questions. So we have precision is, out of predicted positives, how many are corrected is precision, and the formula is true positive by true positive plus false positive. Recall is, out of actual positives, how many are detected. The formula is for this is true positive by true positive plus false negative. Now the next question from this section is, what is difference between RMSE and MAE? So the definition for this is, penalize large errors more. RMSE penalize large errors more. Example, or you can give the formula and you can learn from your notes. You do not need to learn from the ChatGPT answers. And the next one is MAE, that is, it averages absolute errors. Now the next section is from deep learning and neural networks. So what is neural network? A neural network mimics the human brain using layers of neurons for learning patterns. And the next question is, what are activation functions? So these are 3 activation functions that ChatGPT gave me, that is ReLU, sigmoid and softmax. You can learn about them thoroughly because it is important. Now the next one is, what is difference between CNN and RNN? So CNN works with images, RNN works with sequential data like text and time series. Its working is, CNN uses filters and RNN has memory. The next section is NLP, that is natural language processing. And the first question from that is, what are some common NLP techniques? So these are the common NLP techniques, that is tokenization, stop word removal, stemming, and lemmatization, named entity recognition. So you need to know how we can do the tokenization, how we do the stop word removal, what is stop word removal. So these all you need to know. Now the next question is, what is word embedding? Word embedding. So it converts word into numerical vectors. So the examples are word to vec and glow vector. Now the next question is, what is difference between bag of words and TF-IDF? So the bag of words counts word occurrence and TF-IDF weights words based on its importance. The next question is, what are common time series models? ARIMA, exponential smoothing, LSTMS for deep learning. What is stationary in time series? A time series is stationary if its statistical properties remain constant over time. The next section is reinforcement learning. So what is reinforcement learning? An agent learns by interacting with What is reinforcement learning? An agent learns by interacting with an environment using rewards and penalties. This is reinforcement, and how reinforcement learning works. You can say this. Now the next question is, what are the key components of RL? That is reinforcement learning. That is, we have 3 components, that is agent, environment, and reward. So you can explain what is agent, what is environment, and what is reward. Now the next question is, from model deployment and real world applications, how would you deploy a machine learning model? So we can do this by these steps. We train the model, convert to API using Flask or Fast API, and then we deploy using AWS, GCP, and Docker. Now the next question and the last question is, what are common challenges in deploying ML models? We can face the model drift, we can face the data privacy issues and computational cost. So you saw that how the ChatGPT will give you the basic idea that what kind of questions you can expect in your interview. So you need to prepare, and also these type of question, when you prepare for like these type of question, you gain the confidence to speak in your interview. So this is your foundation to go and speak in an interview. I am not saying that these are enough. You need to know about the basic and the background, like how the things are work. But these type of questions give you the environment that what type of question an interview can ask. So you see that you can do, like I gave this prompt for the machine learning subject, but you can do according to your skills from your resume, example Python, SQL. Also you can practice the self behavior questions from ChatGPT, and you can give the prompt to ChatGPT that what type of behavioral question for this position I can accept, and give me the sample answers, and you can practice them, and you can know what should be the structure in my interview should be. So I hope this gave you some idea that how you can gain some confidence for your next interview. So I hope this was helpful and you found this 1% helpful. So now I'll also do these type of videos for my own practice. Also you also do the practice according to your comfort zone. So I recommend you to practice them by speaking them out loud in front of mirror, or you can record yourself and you can post the videos on like YouTube. Like who cares, bro? Just do for your own benefits. So right now I'm doing these two. So the next video will be about for the Python skills. So I already asked like what can be the all possible questions for the Python, and ChatGPT gave me the questions. So I need to practice them and I need to remember them, that like for this question I need to answer this and in this structure. So this is very helpful. So this was for today. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, subscribe to my channel and like, comment, share, whatever you can do, and keep practicing. See you. Bye bye. See you in the next video.